All right, we're here in the city of Huntington Beach in the Bella Terra area. It's the apartments. Not sure what's going on over here. They do got a command post set up with fire department, two paramedic trucks, one fire engine left. There's one still on scene. There, so I'm gonna try. New, it looked like a K9 unit was here, like an all-white truck. Hopefully that I don't get kicked out of here. But they're just setting up the tent. Yo, appreciate you turning in rigs. Always appreciate it. Yeah, I was originally it said auto aid, but battalion chief was here. They gave me the wrong address. So I was looking in the wrong area. I was all the way by towards Beach Boulevard. They had the wrong address, so I don't know what's going on here. They got taped off. I, I believe it's inside the apartments here. I kind of want to lay low. They got numerous police cars over here, and people are still walking around. So this is probably considered private property. So, but they're letting people walk around. So they got the command post set up right here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I asked one person, they didn't know. Let me see if I can get the name of the apartments. I come here all the time, but I forget names. There'll be 3 police cars over to the right here. Yeah, right here. See if we can get a name. That's the leasing department. I don't see the name at the moment. I was trying to see what the address was. It was 7521 Edinger Avenue. Unknown what's going on here. They got their command post set up. It looks like a K9 unit way down here. Yeah, how's it going? I can't count how many police cars there were. These guys don't look like your regular police officers, don't they? They look a little different. See if they walk, if the leasing door is open, if they're walking in there. Yeah, so they do have 2 ambulances on scene. Originally, it was just a fire engine and the battalion chief. Man, when I checked later, they end up having two ambulances on scene. So they literally just put the tent up when I got here for the command post. I'll try to see if I can find out what's going on. Another police officer showed up. I believe that Westminster Police might be here also, but not. Yeah, here's a K9 unit. They got more than one K9 unit, so I don't know what. That's the second K9 unit I see. Do Huntington Beach have K9 units that drive these two? There's 2 of them here now. Don't look like, I only see a couple people out, so everyone's still staying probably in their rooms. Forgive me, I don't remember the name of this 7521 Edinger Avenue in Huntington Beach. Looks like either two paramedics or two firemen just walked out with the fire department. Yeah, it was a paramedic. I believe it was a paramedic that walked out with the yeah, it was a paramedic that came out with the police officer. Yeah, I haven't kept. So there's three police cars over in front of the building. Then I count 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, I think 15. Those are the black and whites. 15. Then there's I don't know what we got over here. Remember I said there was 2 K9 units in the white. They did have a second fire engine, but it went back. Again, it came across as the wrong address, so I was driving around circles over by, what's the coffee shop? Is it Phil's Coffee? I was driving in that area. Then I decided to drive down this way, and that's when I think I saw a fire engine leaving, so then I pulled in here. We'll see if we can get a name of the apartments here at 7521 Edinger, unless someone already put it on here. Again, I don't know what's going on. It originally came across as auto aid, showed a battalion chief and 1 fire engine on scene. Then when I was driving around in circles looking for it because they have the wrong address, opposite end of Bella Terra. We're on the west end. Then I saw that it was 2 paramedics here, 2 fire engines, and the battalion chief. I'm parked like right here, over here. Yes, I'm suspecting. There's an officer here. I'm not. He's in his plain clothes, and I'm just not showing him. I'm trying to see what he's doing. I didn't really want to put him on camera. What is Facebook saying? That just a lot of police officers. That was someone said they saw a kid running out with barefoot and no shirt. Looks like paramedics are walking back in with the same officer. Yeah, there is one Westminster police officer here. All the rest are Huntington Beach. Maybe that's their K9 units. They're still letting people inside. People that live there still couldn't go back inside. Not sure what floor is the activity is going on. We'll see if they bring out their command. If Huntington Beach brings out their command motorhome. Yeah, I'm clueless of what's going on. Happened to just check Paul's Point. They said it was auto aid. They had one paramedic here. No, not one paramedic. They had the battalion chief, which is called HB4, and they had one fire engine here. So I drove down here and then had the wrong address. So I was driving in the wrong area for 5 minutes. Then as I was driving towards the west end of Bella Terra, I saw one fire engine leave. Then I pulled in the parking lot here when I saw the two ambulances and a fire engine. And when I got out, they're just setting up their command post. Yeah, I have no clue what's going on. They're still letting people in and out. But there is 2 K9 units on scene. Second one, when I got here, 1 K9 unit was already here. I don't want to walk everywhere. It's probably considered private property. And it's probably considered private property, so they might kick me out of here. If I could all. Missing 6-year-old. So we'll just stick around for a couple more minutes. I thank you for all the updates. Yeah, I haven't looked at Facebook this morning. I believe I haven't even looked at it. I know you got a few community pages, the Community Voice, and the Huntington Beach one, and kind of odd. Yeah, if they just showed up, if he's been missing since 12 o'clock in the fire department and the paramedics didn't show up till 8 o'clock, or the paramedics in the fire department, yeah, they didn't show up till 8 o'clock, and you got 2 paramedic trucks here. And they just set up their command post. Again, I don't know the name of the apartments. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm not going to stick it out. I need to do my DoorDash deliveries. Amazon driver, I should follow him in. I'm going to follow you in. Go find out what's going on. They'll let you in, I think. Amazon Flex driver is going to go inside. Yep, here comes the command. Here comes the command post motorhome. I'm suspecting more. That's just me. Wonder how old that thing is. It's all the money Huntington Beach has. They could buy another one, a brand new one. Yeah, watch, it's brand new. That guy just looks like he's someone big, huh? With the coffee cup. I think he came in his regular car. Not sure where they're going to park him at. Yeah, more than 15 police vehicles because some of them. Yeah, they're going to park him in the middle of the parking lot over here, I think. Let me check my pulse point to see if there's something else going on. I hear a lot of sirens. Here comes all the other photographers now. I'm usually the first here, but I don't make the news. They're showing two fire engines on scene, but I believe one already left. Good morning.
I'm sorry, I can't have you filming on property.
Okay.
It's against our policies. But,
Okay. I'll be leaving right now.
thank you so much.
We got kicked out. So what we're going to do is go across the street maybe, or just leave. I'm trying to think. We parked. Here I parked. All we have to do is get on the sidewalk, and I'll get my car out of their parking lot. So we'll get on the sidewalk. Remember, I told you, I don't know if you were listening to me yesterday, my friend who's a photographer, was filming a fire 2 days ago. He said he got temporarily detained. He was in back of the cop car for 20 minutes. He was filming a fire, and they detained him for 20 minutes. See if we can get out of here. So I'll drive across the street. I don't know what we can see. We're not really going to see nothing. But we'll just go across the street for a few minutes. Then I'm going to do my DoorDash. I'll come back to the sidewalk right here because it's not illegal to film on the sidewalk. But I respect that's their property, so I figure it's private property. If someone else got it different, knows more than me, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's considered private property. Basically, yeah, from where I'm standing, we can just the command post. I'm waiting to see, yeah, more officers in that area. It definitely looks bad. I haven't been. Yeah, I think that was like a captain or something. I want to see. I saw him at another scene before, and I don't remember what scene. Anyways, what was the address here? I already forgot. 7521 Edinger, and in the city of Huntington Beach. Yeah, I just find it odd you don't set up your command post till around 8 o'clock. So maybe there's more. Maybe they found something inside. Who knows? Paramedics have been in and out a few times. They went back inside with an officer. You got 2 ambulances here. So basically all we're looking at is the command post and their command motorhome. I don't know what they call it. Their commander motorhome showed up also. I don't know if they're going to stay in the front of the building or if they're going to make room for that command motorhome. Did they extend the tape? They might have made the yellow tape a little bit bigger, extending it out. This white vehicle had a guy in the back. He opened up the back. He was in plain clothes, but I wasn't sure what he was doing. He looked like he was sitting on a briefcase then working on something. I wasn't showing him. I wasn't sure if he was a SWAT or anything. Let me know if you hear music in the background. What is it called? Stacked restaurant appeared to have their music on right now, and I can't have music in the background. Again, if you followed me before, I'm on the YouTube app, so I can't, let me see, that's all I can do for zooming in. If I'm on the prison app, I can zoom in all the way, but on the YouTube app, I can't. Yeah, we're not going to be here much longer. There goes the command motorhome, whatever. Huntington Beach Command. Yeah, they moved the battalion chief up a little bit. Yeah, the lady that told me she was with like Allied Security, she's still in the parking lot, so it's not like I can walk back in there and try to film more. I could see her in the parking lot. Oh, they're putting cones out so you can't enter over here. Again, there's 2 ambulances on scene and one. I see 1 fire engine. I believe I know I saw one leave. We'll see if there was 2 K9 units. I know I saw here. They were white. Their trucks were white, so I don't know if they're Huntington Beach or not. Over 15 police vehicles are here, and there might be more, or another 2 up on the side up here. All right, this is OC Street live in the city of Huntington Beach. We're in the Terra Mall complex. There's some police activity going on at this apartment complex. People are saying about midnight a kid went missing, a 6-year-old. But around 8, a little before 8, I looked and they had auto aid for Pulse Point. It showed the battalion chief and 1 fire engine. The battalion chief is called HB4. Those on Pulse Point. And so they had the wrong address. That's quadruple 7777, and that's all the way at the other side of the parking lot, or halfway down the street here. So I drove around for 5 minutes, and then that's when I saw there was ended up being 2 paramedics here, 2 fire engines. So I was driving down Edinger, then I ended up seeing the 1 fire engine leaving, so I pulled in the parking lot here. That's when I actually saw the 2 ambulances and 1 fire engine. And 3 cop cars originally I saw, but there's over 15 here. This person wanted to leave, looks like it, but they can't get out. The address is 7521 Edinger. Forgive me at the moment, I don't remember the name of the apartment. I know a lot of you are following Facebook, so you guys are kind to send what you're hearing. Okay, thank you for updating. I kind of walked to the left now of Stack. I mean, it's right here, Stack, but I could hear the music. Looks like they're open for breakfast. If they are, man, they don't got anyone there. And I keep saying I'm just gonna probably stick out for a couple more minutes. Yeah, I don't know how you go about getting information from an officer. When I was at one scene, that this was one of the top companies in LA, Orange County, on scene TV. When they showed up, he just grabbed that fireman. He go, "Can I talk to you for a couple minutes? Or can I get a statement?" And he gave a statement. But they're big on scene TV, so I'm just a guy with my cell phone filming amateur OC Street Live here in Huntington Beach, and information officer I need to talk to. But I don't know how you really, if they'll give me information. There's another guy, a few guys that patrol this area down here, cover this area, that been around for a while. I haven't seen them show up yet, but they could be in the parking lot. They did block the entrance where you cannot get in at Fortuna, and I believe that they call it Fortuna, but I believe some reason I thought when I do my DoorDash delivery, they call it Center Drive when I pull in here, even though it says Fortuna on the map quest or some, it'll say Fortuna. No helicopters overhead. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I wish I had the information for you. I guess as long as I'm here, just continue. There's a few people on here following the Facebook pages, and maybe they know someone that lives in here. They're saying a 6-year-old is missing since midnight, but the command post wasn't set up till like 8 o'clock. And someone on here said maybe they found something. But 2 paramedics here, so, and the battalion chief and the fire engine. Yeah, we just had a patrol officer on his motorcycle show up. And we just got the drone up in the air. That's what I was suspecting, maybe. The drone is up in the air. That's why I was kind of suspecting the guy in the white truck here quite possibly had the drone. He is getting it ready. He literally just flew up in the air, so not sure where it is now. They're pretty small, yeah. I want to see what the drones look like that carry on packages. I don't pay attention, so I have no idea how big those are. Time for a jog, huh? Tired already. Have you guys seen the inside of the Cybertrucks? I heard they're pretty basic. Nothing special about the inside of a Cybertruck. Maybe when they get their new truck out, I don't know if it's come out yet. I haven't seen any. They probably look a lot better on the inside. Anyways, we got kicked out of the parking lot. I knew it was going to happen. They had a security guard for the parking lot, and they said they allow no filming. I guess I could put my camera around and walk around, see if I could see what people are hearing. We did hit one accident yesterday, did we? Yeah, we did, in front of the post office. I'm trying to think if I went to anything else. You know, there was one right by my house, and I live off Florida. I don't mind where. Florida and Garfield, there was an accident last night. I think on Beach and Garfield, one was transported. Guess I was lazy. I guess I was lazy. I didn't go. Could have walked right to it. Hey, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate your update to the retired police officer. Thanks for your service you did throughout your life. Much appreciated. Yeah, usually when they tell me when they got the tape and they tell me to back up, or I just I try to respect them and long stay behind the tape, or if they tell me get out of the scene. There's the drone. Right? No, that's the light. It's next to it. Next to the light, can you see it? There it is. Hard to see. As I said, I can't zoom in anymore. I'll update you again. This is OC Street Live in the city of Huntington Beach. We're across the street from Bella Terra. I don't know if they call it a mall, Bella Terra Mall, but we have numerous police officers here. We have the Huntington Beach Command Post. We have 2 paramedic trucks, battalion chief, a fire truck. We're at 7521 Edinger Avenue. Forgive me, I don't have the apartment complex name at the moment, but people are reporting on here that a 6-year-old went missing at midnight, but they literally didn't set the command post up till 8 o'clock or a little after 8. I was here when that was all folded up, their little top there, tent. Then they opened it up. And I did see paramedics go in and out twice. I'm not in the parking lot now, but 2 paramedics came out with an officer, and they end up going back inside with the same officer. Unfortunately, I think this is the best I can zoom in. Never really got into, when I was a kid, yeah, we had Nintendo, Atari. Right around the corner here, there used to be they built apartments here now, but remember, it was Noggles first, then it became Del Taco. Then there was a little arcade, so Friday nights was our place, going to arcade. So as an adult, I never really got into the games. I just hear it from other people. Like they had a football, I don't know if it was John Madden, where you could play people across the country, all over the country. But and then when my friend would play, it's like, man, you're breaking off a 99-yard touchdown. It was kind of, in a way, it was like realistic, but unrealistic, like too many big runs. Or pass plays. I don't know if it's John Madden. I believe it was. Back in that day, it would have been John Madden 1 or 2. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Did you watch any? I turned it on when it was already over. I just watched the end of his replay. Califield Live. I guess he was having car trouble again. Yeah, his yellow light goes on. He's getting his car fixed. My yellow light goes on. I'm not getting it fixed. Yeah, I need to get it fixed, but times are tough. You guys know how it is. Times are tough. DoorDash only pays so much. So I said I got in an accident a few days ago. The estimate the guy wrote was $6,000. Allstate sent me a check through my debit card for only $2,200. So I either have to go to the body shop and they have to work it out with Allstate, or Right now they gave me $2,200. If I take it to that shop, I want to take it to, they'll have to work with Allstate and how to do the repair. Yeah, I sure hope there's like nothing bad inside, but it doesn't look good. Yeah, it looks like Westminster's leaving. Oh, there's 2 Westminster police officers here. I don't know if they were both here, but 2 Westminster police officers driving by. All right, who's playing at 10 o'clock for football? That's what. Yeah. Prayer. Hopefully they find him. Or, I'm sorry, I didn't see. Did I? I didn't. Was it a boy or a girl? I don't remember. Yeah, he uses the real cameras. He doesn't use the Stone Califields up in Bakersfield. He's in Bakersfield. Califield Lives. He's. I believe he said he hasn't used a cell phone in 10 years. One second, my camera is shut off. Not my camera, but my stabilizer. Forgive me, I think it's called a Juan. I don't know, I might be pronouncing it wrong. Juan stabilizer. I think I need to balance it. Yeah, well, it seems like they're missing a few streamers out in Bakersfield now. I haven't noticed IRL Media. I haven't noticed. Oh, I know one guy had car issues, but he's had car issues for over a year. He's only gone out a few times. Seems like. I like him. He's funny, but he hasn't been out in a long time. See, he hasn't been out forever. I don't even remember his name. Yeah, some of the guys that went out in LA last night, I was already sleeping, so I didn't bother watching them. Hey, you're right, Robert. Yeah, what? He hasn't been out, it seemed like, for a while. I know he bought some type of car, Honda or something, and had engine problems, I believe. So can a drone fly inside this apartment complex? Does anybody know? I'm not. Yeah, TW Lives. I catch them once in a while. And I think he went live last night. Bravo Street Media. Again, I went to bed at 9 o'clock. Couple people walking by. Taco Bell. I didn't want to get them on camera. Yeah, I need to find out who that. Find out who the only people I know out in L.A. is Jason Stillwell, AXN News, and Chasing Reality with Scott Lane. I don't know. Those are only 3 people I have, besides 2 auditors, and 1 in New Mexico auditor, but First Amendment auditors. But other than that, I don't have anybody else. Yeah, I need to follow. I want to start following other people. See if I can learn, and that's what I need to learn. Try to learn each time I come out filming. There is a couple of guys out here I know go OC Unleashed. It goes live on the Citizen app. I don't know if he has a YouTube page or a or Instagram, but I see him go live on Citizen app. I know he went live yesterday. I just don't recall the scene. And I would have to see him if I don't know who he is, so I would have to see him if I've seen him before. Oh, there's K Pasa and OC, or he goes live on like TikTok, Instagram. Other than that, I don't know who goes live. I know you got OC Hawk out here, 714 Media. I don't know if they do live stuff or not. Oh, I know those two, OC Hawk and 714 Media, put out great videos. I couldn't catch up to him. All right, back to the scene here. This was being reported on here in social media that a 6-year-old kid. I didn't catch if it was a boy or a girl yet. Sorry if I missed your comments. That went missing at midnight. They set up the command post after 8 o'clock, and fire department showed up around the same time. They do have the command post truck that came in like a half hour later. There was a drone up in the air. I don't know if it's still up in the air or not. But police officers and paramedics have entered the apartment building here at 7521 Edinger, Huntington Beach, California. Paramedics have gone in and out a couple times, but since I'm no longer on the parking lot, I can't see if they keep going in and out or not. They still have more police motorcycles showing up. Another one just showed up. Yeah, that's weird. It didn't set up till like 8 o'clock, and the paramedics and everything didn't show up till like 8 o'clock too. The
Do you
whole
know if
thing.
there's a search party going?
All I know, I've seen paramedics and officers going in and out of the apartment building here.
I'm gonna just go see if there's a search party.
Oh
I
yeah.
showed up from Long Beach, just I saw this and I'm like, oh my god, everybody needs to know.
But the 6-year-old lived here, and then when
This is the coordinates that they gave on
Yeah.
the Huntington Beach.
Yeah.
So when I saw this, it says command. So I'm gonna go see if there's a search
Oh, okay.
party.
All right. So a lady just drove from Long Beach. She's gonna check to see if there's a search party. I believe she wants to help out. She said she drove all the way from Long Beach, and she said this is the command post for the missing child, and seems like she wants to help out. Like to know that did someone say you went missing with the dad? Yeah, I haven't noticed Jacob. Maybe I don't have his notifications on. I haven't noticed him going live for a while, but maybe I don't have his notifications on. Yeah, I remember when he was out in LA a couple months ago. Who knows? It could have been 6 months ago, but when they were doing protesting, he was out there. Yeah, it's very nice of her. She's walking across the street now, and she's gonna see if she can talk to someone. And again, I was on the property here, but I was asked to leave because they said no. They actually just said no filming on the property. That's their policy. Which I get my part, me filming, yeah, but a lot of people film on the part. I get where they don't want me filming. I understand that part. But a lot of people are filming when they're at the Bella Terra. I'll probably say it for the 5th time. I'll probably just stick around for a couple more minutes. I'm going to go out and do my DoorDash. We'll see if that lady comes back across the street, if she heard anything. But they appear to be letting people in and out of the apartment. So I don't know, or this apartment complex. Yeah, I've gone to a few scenes where they go, "Where's your credentials?" And my friend, he's like, "Don't tell me you don't need credentials." And once I start stepping my game up, trying to put out quality work, and at some point I'll focus more at trying to, because right now I'm just concentrating on DoorDash. That's why I'm missing a lot of scenes. I need to focus on DoorDash. But once I do have another camera at home I can use. I just got to learn how to use it. Maybe I won't go live on all my videos. I'll be honest. If I'm out here and we're monetized right now, but I say the average is somewhere between $2 and $3 for 1,000 views, and most of my videos don't make that. So we did have a couple of videos in the past week that person that lost her life in the Tesla over off Going West in Ohio was somewhere between $14 and $18 I made off of it. That's because I had over 5,000 views. So that's why I say if you have 5,000 views, you're probably making $15. And you got to remember, most people only watch for 10 seconds. They don't. There's better things to watch, and we got so much to do in life, and instead of watching, like when you come to a car accident, you're same here. We're staring at a. I'm just being honest, staring at a mobile command. There's not much else I can show. Same with an accident. You're just filming that car forever. Yeah, I kind of want to get a jacket and a hat or a sweater saying OC Street Live on it. I would have to figure out how to get that media pass. Because right now what I miss out on a lot is I'm the first photographer, amateur photographer, not even photographer. I say I'm just the first person here filming. And if this was newsworthy, I don't make the news because I'm doing a YouTube video. And the other guys end up showing up, and they end up making the news because they're not doing a live video like I am. So if I'm out here, I kind of like to have it as a part-time job. I enjoy coming out, not it scenes like this where I don't know what this scene is, but I don't enjoy seeing someone lose their life. Again, I don't know if there's any other photographers here. They might be in a different area. They might be on the property where they're getting pictures. You know what I need? They have sunglasses with a camera in it, and I believe you can go live. I don't know if you can go live on YouTube. I'm pretty sure you can go live on so they wouldn't even know you're filming it, probably, if you're just walking around with your sunglasses looking at the scene. They wouldn't even know you're filming. I gotta find out if you could go live on YouTube. I'm pretty sure there was a photographer, I won't mention his name, but he had I thought he was doing it live on Instagram. Now they're getting a lot of people showing up. And when I first got here, there was no cars in the parking lot. So stack. I've never tried their food yet, even though I lived here all my life. So they do got it coned off over here. The lady's coming back. See what she has to say. So we're on Edinger and Fortuna. Like I said earlier in the video, when I make a left in here, I thought they call it Center Drive when I make a left, but we'll go with that Fortuna and Edinger. We're at apartment building 7521. Yeah, here's Westminster again. Man, that motorcycle's got loud music on them. I got what did
They're still looking for him.
Okay.
They've got bloodhounds. They said tracking him there.
I wonder if they're gonna go down like these areas here.
There's cameras like everywhere. Every one of these stores has cameras.
Yeah.
If they haven't picked him up leaving, he's probably still in there.
In there. Thanks for that. I appreciate it.
Oh, they got a drone up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see it now. Yeah. big area to search too. Hopefully,
It's a big building.
yeah, big building.
A lot of stores here.
Yeah, originally the address came way down there, so I was driving down there looking around.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then I happened to see a fire engine leaving it, so that's when I pulled in and saw the paramedic.
Yeah, they're not letting anybody in those parking lots. So.
Yeah.
But there's no official flyers or anything, so I'm gonna go make some flyers. I think everybody in every one of these stores should have a flyer.
Oh, yeah.
Every breakfast goer, everybody around here.
Oh, yeah.
Should go out some here. I'll make some flyers.
Oh, with that, thank you. Appreciate it. So the lady from Long Beach, and she's going to go make flyers for the missing kid. Yes, they're still searching for the missing kid. Searching for the missing kid. They got bloodhounds. I don't know if they're walking the perimeter here or not. Unfortunately, yeah, they had the drone up again. It just landed right now. So I don't know if this lady's going all the way back to Long Beach or if she's going to hit like a local FedEx office. I'm curious if they've had anybody go down these areas yet. Yeah, they said it. I think there's a no search party. I think she wanted to be part of the search party, but she wants to get flyers all made, and then pass them out to every business here. Yeah, so I don't know how far a drone can go. So I don't know if they've had anybody go down the railroad tracks here or not. Sorry, I'm not always looking at the camera, so it can kind of be fast. I appreciate you guys all tuning in. I'm probably going to go out now, probably for the sixth time. I'm going to go out and do my DoorDash deliveries. Not in this area. When you're in this area, next thing you know, you're in Garden Grove. So I'm going to get closer to the beach area. DoorDash, the way they would have it, you'd be in Chino Hills after 2 deliveries. I've done it before within like 3 deliveries. I ended up in Chino Hills. And then I ended up working out there for a few deliveries. But with DoorDash, man, or even the other companies, you can end up being far away if you took every order. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't really show much more here. I'm not, no cameras allowed on the premises, no filming, or at least no filming. Not sure what they're doing at the moment when it comes to searching. Maybe I should walk across the street, see if we can get an information officer. Yeah, she is. I was going to ask her if she seems like she's probably done this stuff before. Oh, thanks for updating, saying the drone can go inside the building. Again, no helicopters above. Just my opinion right now, the search is don't mess with that dude. He's a big dude, man. The problem, those 2 dogs coming across. He has a dog, and another person had a dog. You'll see him in a minute. There he is. No, he just yelled out a bad word. Maybe he was telling the dog to, because there was two dogs coming opposite ways. Yeah, to me, like, if there's a search party, it's just being concentrate. I'm not on the parking lot, so it's just a guess. They're just going through the whole entire building here, checking every nook and cranny. I appreciate for sticking it through. There's not much more I can show, and we don't know how long this scene will go for. Hopefully it turns out all well. And I don't know if someone can clarify again. So if someone could clarify on here, I'm not on social media at the point. I'm just paying attention to my filming here. What social media is saying about the 6-year-old. He went missing on his own, or someone mentioned a dad. So did he go missing on his own? Okay, it's a little boy. Trying to think if I ran away at 6 years old. I know I ran away. I ended up hanging out in Golden West College all day. Man, I just ran away for that day. I was in Golden West College all day. There's a 6-year-old boy missing since midnight in the apartments, but they got the fire department, 2 paramedics, a couple police dogs, and right now they're just searching. So we do got a professional photographer here now, I believe. I believe I've seen him at a scene before. But they let him park right there. I want to say I saw him in Newport, and he might be with one of the news networks. I'm trying to see if they brought in Starbucks. I think I'm hearing a helicopter now coming. I just see things. Yeah, he might get kicked out now. He parked over here and... maybe not. Yes, we do have someone flying overhead. I'm not sure if it's Huntington Beach or if it's a local news helicopter. Those with good eyes. Let me see if I can find it. I can't find it. Damn, I'm terrible. Sorry, guys.
Oh, you didn't find him?
Not yet, but there's like 2 ambulances on.
I went and looked for him everywhere over there.
Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, that lady said they were looking everywhere in her car. They go, oh, they found him yet? Said they were looking everywhere for him. She just pointed towards the apartments. I don't know if she met on the other side of the apartments over in Old World. I don't know if she met that or just apartments. Again, I don't know if this is a police officer showing up. He wants in. He's moving the cones, so he might be yeah, he seems to be someone official. He had there's that paramedic maybe went, I don't know where he went. He's running back. I don't know if there's a local shop over here open right now. I didn't catch who that helicopter was. KTLA seems like to be my opinion, KTLA seems like to be one of the #1 news networks always on the scene in Orange County. I may be wrong, but KTLA usually makes that out of, it seems to be the first one to come out a lot of times. Let me see if I can get the helicopter or not. They're flying in a different direction. Problem, I just got reading glasses on, so I can't see the helicopter flying. Battalion truck is moving. I don't know if they're leaving or just moving to a different spot. Yeah, helicopter is flying it's flying in a circle, but it's more looking about the middle of this complex down here at Bella Terra. Yeah, KTLA, they did, I sent them in a live video I had, and they did pick it up. They did show it on the normally no one takes live videos because I'm always talking, so that's the bad part. But KTLA did show one of my videos. Not for money, they just showed it. I didn't ask for it. I just signed a waiver, and they showed it, which was cool. Be honest, I don't watch the news. I haven't had a TV for over 5 years. I mean, I watch stuff on my phone, but got a TV where I'm living now. I just moved in a new place within the last week. I have a TV, but I'm not watching it. Battalion chief moved over here. I wasn't paying attention, so I didn't see where the cameraman went. He was filming over here. As I said, I've seen him before. I want to say I've seen him at Newport. I believe it was a drug overdose, and I filmed it. I might be wrong, but there was a drug overdose, and they're letting him on the parking lot. He's walking on the parking lot right now, the cameraman. Yeah, he's walking by the ambulances right now. I won't go on. Maybe, yeah, credentials, they let him on. He's somebody, so maybe they let him on the parking lot. I don't want to go on the parking lot and then they already told me to go off and then I blow it for him. I don't want to blow it for him because it's a hit or miss with my videos. I swear every time I clean the lenses, I'm constantly cleaning when I'm on my way to a scene. But yeah, then when we come out at nighttime, I won't even touch nothing. Next thing you know, it's all dirty again. It is a nice day out here. No wind in the area. Or not much. I'm not feeling no breeze. Yeah, prayers that they find this little boy safe. So, if I'm on the prison app, I can put my watermark on. Since I'm not on the prison app. The problem is that my brother's picking up a computer, so I'll ask if I'll try to figure out. When I'm at FedEx Kinko, I'm so slow, like, man, you blow through $20 real quick. Because I try to monetize the video, and monetize for one video, and then when I went to FedEx Kinko's turn on monetization, it monetized for one video. Then I went back out to another scene and wouldn't monetize it. It wasn't monetized. So I went back and I thought I monetized it. And then it didn't work. So I don't know if I have to have a computer in my car with me. I need to talk to one of the people who was experienced at this stuff. Because I would go up, I'd rather be on prison because I can zoom right in on that building. But since I'm on YouTube, I'm zoomed in right now. This is all I can do. But I think my brother's going to pick up a computer and then I'll see how to put a watermark on the YouTube side. If it'll stay up no matter what, or do I have to set the watermark every single time? Again, the helicopter is circling, but it's more down this way. We got the command post set up here at 7521 Edinger Avenue. I have a 6-year-old boy missing. I'm just going by what everyone says on here, but I haven't turned on social media. I'm gonna see where that photographer went. Again, I don't want to go on there because she already asked me not to film, and if I go on there, I might blow it for him. But he might have credentials. Yeah, see, he has all the stuff on his truck, on the top of the roof. Yeah, he's way down there. All right. I was out doing my DoorDash deliveries. I checked Pulse Point. I cover local first responder calls. Sorry, first responder calls in Huntington Beach and surrounding cities. I was checking Pulse Point. It showed auto aid, battalion chief, which is called HB4, and one fire truck here. So I drove down here. They had the address listed as 7777 Edinger, but that's way down there. So I drove around that way for 5 minutes. Then I'll come down and look in this area. I saw a fire engine pull out of the parking lot. And when I got closer, I could see the paramedic truck. And there was 3 police cars all the way at the front of the building. And then there was like 12 plus police cars over here, but on social media it's being reported as a 6-year-old went missing at midnight. But fire department didn't show up till around 8 o'clock. Don't quote me on 8, it could have been 7:59 or 8:03. The command post was not, they had this tent out, but it took probably after a couple minutes I arrived, then they put it up. I was on the parking lot, but security showed up, said there's no filming allowed on the parking lot. So I told her I'd leave. I can go on the sidewalk over there and film, but I just can't go on their grounds. But there is a professional photographer. I have an idea what news network it is, but maybe you guys already said it. But he's over here filming. He seems to be walking around the place. Now, yeah, here's another photographer. He just waved to me. Oh, yeah, he might be our local photographer for Huntington Beach.
Excuse me. You know what happened?
They said a 6-year-old boy went missing at midnight. So they're looking for him. So they set up this command post and everything. And so they're looking. There's a couple of police dogs here. So I don't know if they're inside the department. They've gone in and out of the parking lot, the police. Yeah. Yeah, I believe Oscar might be here, those that follow Oscar. It looks like him. He puts out great photos. You guys have a good day. He'll get the great shots. Maybe I should go over to see if they're going to have we can get an update. Yeah, I think he's telling me to go over there. He's like, why are you over here? Yeah, Oscar puts out great pictures. He's like, why are you over there? Are you helping with the search? All right, they do have explorers coming down here. They're going to help with the search of the 6-year-old boy. Yeah, I see the photographer to the right now. He's walking over here. He's getting all different angles of the building. Again, they only had like 3 police vehicles in the front of the building, and here's 2 of them. We'll see what Oscar's doing. He told me to come over, I believe. I just didn't want to blow it for the other photographers because I'm just on my cell phone. They got professional phone or professional cameras, so I didn't want to blow it for them. Yeah, he went on the grounds. Oscar's walked in here. No, it's not the news network. It's CBS News is here. CBS is here. I don't know why I think it was KTLA. I don't know why. But yeah, they got explorers here. They're gonna I don't know where they're meeting at right there. The Huntington Beach Explorer. They're coming to help with the search. So probably if they haven't gone down in these areas, they're gonna end up walking down there maybe. I don't know. You got a lot of bushes in this area. Did I show her? There she is. Yeah, sorry. I appreciate all the new people. I just film. I'm on my phone, amateur set, not selling. I go out, we respond to first responder calls. Mainly a lot of traffic accidents. We've had a few police chases where they ended at the end, caught it at the end. A few homicides we've gone to. A lot of people getting hit by cars. Been to several of those, living their life. But I go out and film it. We hit all the surrounding cities around Huntington Beach. Yeah, this guy's walking all over the place, the photographer. I don't know. I just want to... Yeah, he'll have his pictures up later, Oscar. Follow him. Those in Huntington Beach, follow Oscar. USPA credential. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, and there's a lady here earlier. She's going to go get flyers made, and she's going to, I don't know, she's going all the way home back to Long Beach. They kicked me out of here. There was a security guard said you can't film they got a policy not to film she was like over here.
Oh, no, dude, I'm going to take a picture of everything. I just talked to Para.
What?
I just talked to Chief Para.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said do whatever you want, take pictures.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Channel 2's right here. Or he's all the way over there now.
Security at the premises?
Yeah, with United or with
no.
Allied Security.
No, they can't kick you out. Say no, it's public parking. They can't kick you out.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
if he comes to me, say he can't. I said I can take pictures. I go. I just talked to the chief of police.
Okay. Thank you.
I just talked to him right now. He goes, "Can I film you? Do whatever you want."
Okay. Yeah, everything seems like inside it.
Yeah. They can't kick you out, bro.
Okay. Yeah, he got permission by the chief to be in here and film, or not film. He's doing his cameras. I think that guy with the blue shirt was driving this command post.
Yeah, it sounds kind of iffy. The situation, I just talked to the chief, and he said that he goes, it's very unusual for this kid to leave at the middle of the night with no shirt, just PJs.
Oh man, yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, very unusual. So, to me, everybody's posting like, yeah, that doesn't sound really good. So they can't just leave at 2 in the morning like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but they have cameras, so they should be able to
Let's
see.
see.
Yeah.
What if they searched like all the other areas around
That's
here?
what they're doing. Some people are out there. Yeah.
We have to push you guys back out that way.
Sorry.
The rest of the media area is going to be on the other side of Stacks.
Okay, they're gonna set up a media area on the other side of Stacks. That's why I didn't want to go in. They see me with my stupid camera, and then I feel like I blew it for everyone else. Oh shit. It broke. He was putting the yellow tape on and it broke. So media is going to be put on the other side of Stacked Restaurant. I don't know if they're going to have a information officer come over shortly, hopefully. I don't know if the Channel 2 photographer is going across the street now. So Yeah, he's coming all the way down.
Right, we can be on the other side probably.
Wonder what time, wonder if they're going to get an information officer coming across the street at all. I haven't seen anyone flying over yet. I don't know if that was a Huntington Beach flying over.
Yeah, you can tell that's Huntington Beach.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, they love the yellow tape. He's coming all the way down. He wants us out of here. But hopefully there's a good outcome for the 6-year-old missing boy. I think they're going to take us all the way to the light. Yeah, so we're going to have to go. We're going to have to go across the street.
I think you can't be around there. I think you can be on the other side, like in the parking lot area. I'm going to go over there because they say you can't be in that area.
Yeah. Damn. If my camera dies, I apologize. I appreciate y'all tuning in to Huntington Beach, Ross 7521 Edinger, where a 6-year-old went missing in apartments here. Somewhere like midnight. Said he was just in his PJs, I think. He had no shirt on. I know someone on here said he had like no shirt and no shoes. Signs right in front of me the whole time. The residents. I appreciate y'all in here giving updates. What was it? Oh man, thank you so much for that donation. That helps out so much because I'm not doing my DoorDash right now, so I'm losing on income. I appreciate that. I didn't see it. Thank you. Let me see what your comment. I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate that donation. It means so much. It really means so much to me. I'm so grateful for that. They're going to tape everything off now. He's coming all the way down here. So yeah, we're going to have to go across the street. Yeah. Again, thank you for that donation. I think basically they're going to push us out of here. Get us out of here, and then we're going to have to go across the street. I kind of want to see if we can get an interview with a information officer. If we can get that interview, I'll let one of the other people do the asking of the questions because I'm just. But we'll see. I wanted to see if the professional photographer channel 2 went across the street. Another police officer just came in with his own in his personal car, and we do got at least one explorer officer, appear to be a young female. They're going to help with the search of the 6-year-old boy. I haven't seen at least 2 K9 units. I'm not sure what department they're from. They're white vehicles. Yeah, that's a police officer right there. Not sure what type of police officer. Yeah, he's just taping everything. He's going around and making a big square, that officer, taping the whole section off. We'll get back across the street here in a minute. Yeah, he's still walking around. Oscar, he's down here. Well, again, the apartments were called the residence. The residence of Bella Terra. The residence. They're just the residents. You gotta watch your back that you don't yeah, there appears to be more what?
Don't want anyone filming.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll leave, go there. Yeah, they don't want anybody filming. Oscar had permission to film, but yeah, I think it was I'm not sure what, awfully young. Yeah, Oscar's still down there filming, doing his thing. To see if he gets, I see an officer talking to him. So check Oscar out. I'm not sure what time he'll post on Facebook. He'll get the pimple on your forehead. Yeah, we'll see if the photographer from Channel 2 is across the street. Maybe we can get see if they're trying to get an information officer. Oh, thanks for that update. I just saw that. What address? 7490 Edinger. 11 a.m. Oh, man. I got to put a charger on my phone. Let me see what you said again. 11 a.m. 7490. Thank you for that update. We're at 7521. You said 74. I can't see how much battery charge I have left, but I have a charger I can hook up to it. $75.22 across the street, I believe. I was gonna see if that 50 more minutes. I definitely have to put a charger on my phone. So it is behind. I know the officer said behind stacked. I'll see if that photographer from Channel 2 came over here. I gotta grab my charger anyways. Maybe went in a different area, take pictures. You know what? They already set up yellow tape here, didn't they? So maybe they're going to have it over here. There appears to be yellow tape over here. And maybe they're going to set it up over here. but I don't see the Channel 2 guy, but maybe this is going to be the area where they set it up at. I'm sure some of the local news networks are on their way down here, so maybe this is where they're going to set it up at. Oh man, I should go order myself a burger. As I said, I've never had Stack before. Used to pick up all the time from DoorDash, but it's been years. Oh, I don't want to show my car. Here, I'll show you my quarter panel. Someone crashed into me a couple days ago. They hit the bumper, the tail light, the bumper, and then the quarter panel. And part of the door. All right, let me grab my charger. We don't want to see grass. Oh, I feel like that guy in Bakersfield watching a bush the whole time. Let me see if I can get it hooked up here. Forgive me a minute, I'm trying to hook up my charger. Damn, I'm blind. There it is, I think. No? Hope it's on. All right, we can go for a couple more hours probably if it's on. It appears that this might be the area where they'll let the photographer, local news networks show up. If you would like to help out the channel, where I'll get out there more often, you can always help the channel out by donating. $1 helps out. You just have to go to my description. I have 3 different links there. The one I prefer is PayPal, Venmo, and with a Cash App. I don't know if I ever used Cash App. All right, where we set ourselves. This is OC Street Live in the city of Huntington Beach. We're on a scene where at 7521 Edinger Avenue, where a 6-year-old boy went missing sometime around midnight last night. The reports he had possibly no shoes and shirt on, just his pajamas. Police have been here all morning. The fire department's been here since 8 o'clock with their battalion chief, 2 paramedics, 1 fire engine. They set up a command post and brought in their command motorhome. Forgive me if it's not called a motorhome, but they got a command post set up. They got all taped off. We're unable to film inside. They asked me again, said no filming. One person got permission to be on here. They said no problem, but you got other people saying you can't film. But they got the command post right here with their vehicle over here. They're being reported here on my page and social media that there will be a press conference at 11 behind the Stack restaurant. We did have a lady from Long Beach show up. She wants to help out. We do have Explorer Scouts on this. I don't know if they're called Scouts. Huntington Beach Police Explorers on scene. They're going to help out with the search here. But yeah, they just put up all tape right here in the front, so no filming over there. They ought to come back across the street. They're retaping it. I guess the other guy didn't do it right the first time. You're fired. Yeah, that guy right there oh no, never mind. Yeah, they got, it looks like several Explorer Scouts here. Gonna help help with the search. I'm not sure if most of the search is just being done in apartments or not. I did see police and paramedics go in and out a few times. But yeah, his tape fell down. Officers, he put up tape and it's all falling down. Looks like they're just putting all new tape up and taking his tape down. Yeah, those are Explorer Scouts. I don't know. Explorers, I know that. I don't know if Scouts the right term, but they're Explorers with Huntington Beach. All it is falling right back down again, that tape. Maybe they need a big cone, and they tie it, put another cone, get the bigger cones, they tie it around like in the middle over here, the bigger cones. Yeah, we do got, they might just be eating. We'll see. It looks like there's some type of officer. They might just be going to Taco Bell. I'll take a Nachos Bel Grande. They need to bring back the extra large, the Bel Grande for us fat people who like to eat. So I don't know if you guys want to come back at 11 o'clock and watch. We'll see if they have the press conference at 11 o'clock. Man, you guys want to come back? Basically, I'm just going to be shooting the front scene here. There's not much else I can show. And it's supposed to be at 11 a.m. here behind Stack Restaurant in front of Nordstrom Rack. Maybe because it's getting a little bit, everyone's getting out of church, there's a lot more traffic, or people just want to drive by. So they got it taped off over here, so I'm suspecting that might be the media area, but I just saw one media person only. Channel 2 was here. I don't know. Since we got kicked out, I don't know where he went. Maybe he went farther down the parking lot and filming down there, but he did move his car. There is one helicopter circling above us. I believe it's HB. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. If I don't, I haven't been reading all the comments. Because I was trying to look on my phone for some. I appreciate that donation. It helps out so much. I enjoy doing this, coming out, keeping the community informed, but I don't enjoy, like, no gratification out with a 6-year-old boy missing. But I do come out, keep the community informed. Oh, they're going down the railroad tracks, I believe, the officers. There's 3 of them. Remember how they said, hey, they're going to Taco Bell. They actually went on the railroad tracks. There's 3 of them. Again, I'm on the YouTube app. This is the best I can do for Zoom. In the future, we'll try to get on Prism once I figure out how to get the monetization and the work. See if there's any officers down here. No officers down there, but could have been searched already. Just got a good whiff of the ganja. Yeah, thank you so much. Let me see how you put. Thanks, 1988, for that. I appreciate that. It's helping me out because I'm not out doing my DoorDash deliveries. I was an auto painter for 28 years, and then I got out of it like 5 years ago. I might go back. We'll see. I got COPD, so I got to learn live with COPD. Plus, I have a bad panic disorder I've had for 20 years. So that's why I can't. A lot of times I don't make it to scenes because my anxiety gets in the way. Not sure how many explorers are here. I've seen at least 3. There could be dozens here. I have no idea. Helping out with the search. Yeah, you got some long hallways in that apartment complex. Those that live there know that. I make deliveries here probably every couple of weeks. I don't enjoy going to this apartment complex. Got lucky yesterday or the day before. 8 cases of water on the 4th floor. Lucky there was a shopping cart on the bottom floor. I would have had to make 8 trips of taking 8 cases of water up to the 4th floor. Yeah, the loose apartments, which are just here on the left-hand side, quarter mile down, right up on the other side of the lot. I've made a wrong turn a few times in there. Like, where's that building at? I didn't see the number. So they did do a walk down. They did. These 4 officers did walk down this area. They appeared just to go. I'm not sure how far they went. I don't know if they searched this area yet or not. Again, I don't know how far a drone can fly. Again, we're waiting on that press conference at 11 o'clock. It's supposed to be behind, I believe, Stacked. What people are saying here on my page, on my channel. And we'll see what they have to say, but I don't see. I'm going to walk over there, see if anybody's over there. I just see yellow tape. Yeah, I believe there might be some media here setting up. There might be some media setting up here. They're in like maybe let me. Yeah, so we do have media setting up over here. So we'll come over at 11 o'clock or a little before 11 o'clock, and we'll catch that press conference. Thanks for tuning in to OC Street Live. I appreciate you tuning in this Sunday morning. Send prayers, hopefully a safe outcome for that 6-year-old boy. One of the photographers, I haven't noticed him yet, that covers this area. I don't know if he's coming out or not. Maybe he's busy today. He probably had a late night last night because I know he works the LA Long Beach area a lot, so maybe he's a little bit tired, or he's got something to do. Another truck from the fire department showed up. So yeah, we got another 32 minutes. You want me to be? Yeah, it looks like the Explorer, that's in charge of moving the cones. There's 3 individuals here. There's a 6-year-old boy missing since midnight. So they're searching the area. Yeah, hopefully they find him safe. Yeah, I'm not sure. We're not sure what the particulars are. Apparently he had like no shirt on, no shoes. And so that's been going on since midnight. So you're gonna have a press conference back here at 11 o'clock. Wow, man, if someone's been here for 2 hours, God bless you. They'll be here for 2 hours. Yeah, I don't post on Facebook. A lot of people don't like me, so I just stick to my YouTube channel and the Citizen app. I might post a picture when someone else posts it. A lot of times an accident gets posted and I'll post a picture, that's it. I don't send anything. Unfortunately, the phone I'm using, the Citizen app is on it. I need to put it on my other phone. Or I would turn on the Citizen app and do a couple minutes of filming. Again, Oscar was out here. He's usually on the Facebook pages. I don't know what time he'll upload his pictures at. You get a lot of close-up views of the scene. So I'm not sure what time he's gonna go out, put him up at. Again, look, they got an area set up over here. I know there's one photographer already out there, and it appears to be a woman, probably that's going to be a woman reporter for one of the local news networks. Not sure whether Channel 2 guy that was here earlier was doing some video filming went. He might have just went to another area of the parking lot getting pictures or videos. Yeah, that's still missing. So they set up like a command post around 8 o'clock, and the fire department showed up around that time.
So it's just like, was he taken, or he just?
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm just reading what people read on my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
But they didn't set, they just put all this tape up within the last 20 minutes. But yeah, they kicked me out of the parking lot a couple of times. No filming in the parking lot. But yeah, doesn't look good.
Yeah,
They had police officers going down this way. I don't know if they've gone that way and looked at all.
Yeah.
They had a drone up. Yeah.
Didn't even know if the kid was taken, or.
Yeah, they got video cameras, so there's video cameras all over the place. So they're probably searching, looking at all the video cameras. But they're gonna have a press conference back here at 11 o'clock.
Okay, awesome, man. Hey, I really appreciate it, brother. Good luck with everything.
Have a good day, guys.
Brother.
Thanks.
Yo.
Hey, what's happening? Yeah, if you're an Instacart driver going in that place, make sure you have a cart. They're the one get the big grocery orders, Instacart, compared to DoorDash. They get big orders, but Instacart going in, I don't have a cart to roll my groceries around in there. Excuse me. Since I stuck it out here this long, I want to just wait for whoa. Oh, did someone just report? Did you guys report they found them? Oh, that's great news. I thought someone said it on here. That's great news. They're taking down tape, letting people in now. Oh, that's great news, right? They found him alive? Hopefully. Yeah, they're breaking down. They're letting everyone pull in now. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, okay, sorry. I don't hear well. I don't see like to the side well. Sorry. That's great news. Hopefully he was found alive. I wonder where they found him. Anybody hearing any more information? Just says located. Man, hopefully it's good news. We'll still wait for the news if they're gonna give an update at 11 o'clock. But they did open. I saw the ambulance drivers. The ambulance drivers, paramedic drivers. They were still sitting over in this area a couple of minutes ago. They're taking all the yellow tape down. Yeah, hopefully it's a good outcome. Wait for the backstory of what happened here. Yeah, everyone's pulling in now. We'll see if the paramedics leave or not. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'm going to stick around, see if there's still a news conference at 11 o'clock. I'm starting to see, police car looks like going to be leaving here. I'm hoping it's a good outcome. Let me see. I haven't seen all the comments. Yeah, police officers starting to leave. Praying for a good outcome here. Now you're curious, like maybe we'll see. I don't want to. I can guess, but it's not doing any good. I guess guessing what happened. What if the lady ever got her flyers made? All right, this was OC Street Live in the city of Huntington Beach, where a boy was reported missing at around midnight last night in apartments here, the residence. I believe it's 7521 Edinger in Huntington Beach, California. Police set up a command post, and their command unit motorhome here showed up. They had the command post set up around 8 o'clock. At least the tent was set up at 8 o'clock. Yes, paramedics are leaving. They're tearing down all the tape. They got the explorers out here from Huntington Beach taking the tape down. They did search a few areas. The police officers were going down here, but they just located the kid, unknown. All we do have located. I'm just paying attention to see what you guys what you're hearing. Yeah, especially if yeah, you're right. They probably, if they would still leave the tape up. I'm watching the driver and stuff. They had the driver of the command post unit here. I see him right now. Fire department leaving. Yeah, several police cars are leaving. So I'm curious if they still got it. If they'll have a command officer, information officer come across the street here at 11, give us the update. 12-year-old boy missing. 6-year-old boy. They found him. Thank you. Yeah, someone on a motorcycle already heard. They say, yeah, they found him already. When how long ago they found him? I think I just got an alert on the Citizen app. So maybe someone's maybe someone's live on Citizen app updating what's going on. Yes, Westminster. So we'll stick around till 11 o'clock, see if we get that press conference. If we don't, maybe you guys, let me see if you... Thank you. I appreciate all the updates. Thank you. Thank God. That's good news. I'm probably going to walk over, see if they're behind me, see if they're still having the press conference. Maybe a 6-year-old playing with another 6-year-old classmate they found by a neighbor. I don't know. It's strange. Yeah. I don't know what time the police started the search at, if it was reported missing at 12. Yeah, a lot of cars pulling in here, so I don't know. Because they blocked it all off and they couldn't get in the underground parking maybe. I don't know if it's underground parking, but first floor parking maybe. second floor, third, fourth. Yeah, I appreciate all the updates. I appreciate all tuning into this page, and I appreciate those that donated to the channel. It helps me out a lot. If I come across anything else this afternoon, I will go live. That's what I do. I go live 99% of the time. No officers seem to be sitting at the command post right there. We held out this long. Should see if there's I'll see if there's any more news networks here. So the yellow tape was taken down over here. So they took down the yellow tape. I'm just walking around, see if I see there was a reporter here and the cameraman. I'll see if I see him anywhere. So maybe they're not going to have the news conference anymore. Damn it. Yeah, they're leaving. If the reporters are left already, if that was a news network right here, they're leaving. So looks like there's not going to be a press conference. I appreciate you all tuning in. Those that stuck out this long, I appreciate it. I know there's better things to do. I know what I'm going to do, but good outcome they found. Just wondering why it took so long to be at a neighbor's house. And yeah, there's a backstory. We just got, you guys maybe already know. So we're gonna appreciate you tuning in. Those that donate, thank you so much. As I said, it helps me out so much. But looks like this scene's gonna be cleared out in a few minutes here. They still got it blocked off over here. They're still not letting people over here, but they took all the tape down. This was at the residence, 7521 Edinger, I believe. I appreciate you. I can't believe 71 people are still here. Yeah, what were the Montgomery wards, right? What else was here? Yeah, they're picking up the cones now. I can't remember everything here. Then fucking Westminster Mall went into I don't know. They didn't run that property right. I don't know why you don't advertise any of the businesses inside of like the Westminster Mall. Do they advertise the businesses here? I'm trying to see if there's like a sign with like 10 different names on it. It's like, what just closed down over maybe the Newland Center, the cookie store. Who's going to know that there's a cookie store there? Chip Cookies? A lot of people didn't even know it was there over in the Newland Center off of Adams and Beach Boulevard. A lot of people didn't even notice that. There's no signs advertising most of the businesses there. So I don't know why I went to that direction, but I'm sorry. I kind of flow off into a different area. All right, guys, I appreciate you guys spending your morning with me. We have a good outcome here. The 6-year-old boy was found in a neighbor's house. He was missing since 12 a.m. or 12 midnight. They have taken all the tape down. Paramedics have left. Fire department's still here, but they've opened everything up for through traffic. But I appreciate you guys all watching. And if I come across anything else live or come across, I will go live. A lot of traffic in this area, but this is normal for this area. You got a good breakfast place, I believe, across the street over here. Forgive me, I always forget names. All right, guys, thanks for watching OC Street Live in the city of Huntington Beach. Thank you for the good outcome. Hopefully we don't have to go live. Okay, right now, I'm not sure. I just noticed they broke down the yellow tape for the news conference. Well, I don't know if that was part of the news. They put up yellow tape. It's been broken down. The one reporter that was a reporter and a cameraman, they were parked over here. They've left. So I'm thinking there's not going to be. I mean, I could stick it out for 10 more minutes. That's not a problem. I've already been here for 2 hours. But yeah, they've left. You think they would still have a news conference just to give us an update? I don't know what happened to Channel 2 when he was told to leave the parking lot. He put his equipment away. I don't know. You did say 74.98, right? They had it listed at like 74.90. Is that where I'm in the correct area, right? But yeah, they took down. I didn't see him take the yellow tape down. So Channel 2 is coming through the parking lot right now. So I see Channel 2 coming through. He's in his he's got like an Explorer or something like that. Ford Explorer. Navigator maybe? Lincoln Navigator? Let's see. He's coming by here. Ford Explorer. Navigator. Let's see what he's doing. If he's going to park. Yeah, we'll probably just hang out. Maybe we'll hang out for 10 more minutes and see what happens. He's parking, looks like it. Been on here that long just to miss the information what they have to say, the police. I'll probably go over there and ask him, see if they're still having a press conference. I'm surprised you don't got more news channels here then. I'm just going to buy off the information you guys been posting on here. So basically, I know Zip, and I'm just going by what you guys are saying here on my channel. We'll walk around. Yeah, he's parked right now. He's all by himself. Maybe he's setting back up. He'll take a few more pictures. Oh, one paramedic's still here. The fire engine's still here. They got a couple other units. I don't know with the fire department. I don't know what they call them. And they got red trucks. I gotta keep an eye on it. If they do have an information officer come over here. We don't want to miss it since we've been here 2 hours and 23 minutes. Yeah, at the Westminster Mall, aren't they going to be building a whole bunch of apartments? And I don't know if they're going to build it the same way. They're going to build another one over here, another apartment. They're tearing down one of the buildings, build another apartment here in this complex. I didn't even see what time it is. 10:52. He appears to be, Channel 2 appears to be sitting in his car, so see if he's setting his camera up. Man, those electric cars, you don't hear them coming. You step out in front of them. Yeah, when we were kids, I don't know, we used to go through these tunnels, and some of them had like side tunnels you'd go through. We'd just go to a manhole or some. But I remember always walking through the one by Westminster Mall. All right, we're gonna hang out for another 10 minutes, see if they do a press conference. Right now, it appears to be one news network here. I don't know who the other news network was, and maybe they just went to get pictures somewhere. And the second ambulance is leaving. I believe the other ambulance already left. The second ambulance is leaving. Fire department's backing up. I believe they're starting to take down their command post. What do you call those things? The little pop-up tents? Should know when I do boat racing, we have those. I don't know why I don't know the name. We have a couple of them. We had racing in Parker last weekend, or the last weekend before. I didn't go, but I haven't gone in over it. For me, I haven't gone in a couple of years, and my brother only raced once in the last 2 years. But we race these boats, hydroplane boats. You sit on your knees. You got all different classes, speeds reach up over 100 miles an hour. But we race with boats. We don't re-race, but not at the same time, over in front of the blue water and all over the country, United States. But the boat I race, we sit on our knees and you do 3 laps. It's all left-hand turn. Maybe I'll post a picture one day or a video of what I'm going to get back into it. Just got to focus on health issues first. Yep, they're taking down their top there. We'll keep an eye over here, see if anybody shows up. The news network guy behind me, he does have the back of his truck open. We'll see if he pulls the camera out. So hopefully we can catch a news conference. The Santa Ana one, I like the officer that does Santa Ana. I like her, their information officer. She goes up to everyone. A real nice lady out there. Yeah, he pulled his backpack out, and we'll see if he's setting up a camera. I think he's setting up his camera, so there might only be 2 of us here. Sorry I didn't get a hold of you, Leo. I don't know if you were watching me at all. I didn't contact you, let you know what's going on. Leo Poldo from Cape Pasa OC, who covers a lot of Santa Ana and Costa Mesa. He gets it down this area also, but he usually lets me know what's going on, and he calls me, but I didn't tell him about this scene. Yeah, he's all setting up. We'll see if there's going to be something going on here at 11 o'clock. But so far, it's only him. Surprised KTLA ain't here. We might go look at the back of Stacked for a few minutes, see if their information officer comes over. 10:57. Damn it. I don't hear the cars coming behind me. I don't know if he's setting up 2 cameras or if that's another guy. To me, it looks like he's setting up for maybe he's just gonna he might be just going to his network. He might be the reporter for his network. So again, we're gonna hang out here in the back for a few minutes so we don't, in case the information officer shows up. He's set up for it looks like he's set up for he set up a mic for so if they are having a press conference, he has his mic out. He has a mic set up for the he has the mic set up. So we'll get over there if we see him show up, the information officer. I'm curious what happened to the lady in Long Beach, if she was able to make flyers. But real nice of her. A lady came down here. She wanted to help out with the search, and she said she was going to get flyers made. But thankfully, they found. Thankfully, they found the young boy safe. They might not be having the news conference now. He moved his mic. It looks like he's putting it in the back of his truck. So maybe it's been canceled. The news conference. Looks like they're grabbing a lot. There was still a little yellow tape out here. Yeah, I don't think they're having the news conference now. We'll see if he grabs his camera. Thank you all for spending the morning with me. Thank you for the good outcome, finding that 6-year-old boy safe. Yeah, he probably got word that it's been canceled. He had it all set up with a mic for the person speaking to the mic, and now he's putting everything away. So I'm sure Huntington Beach is going to, if they haven't already, maybe they'll have something on their Facebook page. So those at Huntington Beach, Huntington Beach usually will post stuff on their Facebook page. The Huntington Beach Police Department, so maybe they already done that. But he appears to be leaving. That's why I usually don't stick it out till the end, because you never know. Could be 6 hours, and then you don't even know if the information officer comes. Yeah, all of his equipment's being put away. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to push the notification button. I go live 99% of the time covering scenes like this and mostly traffic collisions in the city of Huntington Beach and surrounding cities. We hit Fountain Valley a lot, been hitting Santa Ana lately, Newport, Irvine. I just don't always go live. I go out there and I just don't go live all the time. I just stick around for a few minutes, then I leave because I'm doing my DoorDash. Thank you for the good outcome. Thank you guys for spending your morning with me. This was OC Street live in the city of Huntington Beach, where a 6-year-old missing boy has been found safe. Thank you, guys.